Right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening sa ating mga viewers from the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, and recently Australia, US, and Singapore. No? So nakikita naman natin yan sa analytics, and it's a quick week. Last week, 3 trading days lang tayo, and this coming week would probably the most exciting, if not the most profitable. We are bound to announce, or they're bound to announce, yung third telco major player. But aside from those third telco, these are the stocks or position that think that there's a good chance na mag-trend or probably continue sa kanyang mga pag-angat. Right? Again, before we do all those charts, we want to read this verse, no? Coming from 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 17. It reads like this: Command those who are rich in this present world not to be arrogant, nor put their hope in wealth, which is so uncertain, but to put their hope in God, who richly provide us with everything for our enjoyment. This is very true. Last 2008, the very asset na sa tingin natin na very safe, like yung property, is nagkaroon ng problema. Wala masyadong buyer sa market, and bumaba yung presyo. Same thing sa ating mga companies. Who would have thought yung Nokia, which is a very dominant sa cellphone industry noong mga 90s, 2000. But look at them now, no? Na struggling. And also I'd like to point out yung Kodak. They were the first one to bring yung digital photography, but they were afraid that their profits will dwindle kasi they are also providing a main revenue stream nila is yung mga analog films from the analog cameras. Again, lalong-lalo na we don't put our trust sa ating mga jobs, because as we all know, during a market crisis or economic downturn, yung mga jobs natin, I don't know if you have experience, nagkakaroon ng consolidation, streamlining of businesses, and there will be layoffs left and right. And same thing din naman sa trading. Even though we're profitable and we're extracting profits from the market, anything could go wrong still. And especially sa ating health. And as you know, health is wealth. And when you're paying huge amounts of money sa hospital, sayang din yun. Right? So, again, itong verse na to is sinasabi niya na we put our hope in God. That's very true. Everything in this world is very temporary and napaka-uncertain. And come to think of it, how many blue chips sa index natin who have already gone in and out? Blue chips were supposed to be very sustainable, but may mga mangilan-ngilan pa rin talaga na hindi nagpa-prosper. Right, again, I'd like to tell you to read the Bible. Marami siyang insights, marami siyang knowledge na sinishare. And hopefully, you are able to start reading kahit mga paisa-isang paragraph, dalawa, okay na yon. And with that, I'd like to have a quick guide sa ating PSEi Recap. Kung mapapansin nyo, these are the rules na hindi masyadong technical, but it helped me a lot, no, sa trading. Right, number 1, take responsibility of your trades. Meaning, hindi ka nahanap ng masisisi. So at the end of the day, ikaw yung mag-click na mouse, you're going to confirm that buy button, and hindi mo nasisisihin yung inflation rate, yung guru, hypers and basher, at kung ano-ano pa man yan. And number 2, protect your capital. Again, if you stay long enough sa game, you'll eventually figure it out, yung sarili mong style and sarili mong pacing. You'll be able to see yung up and downs ng market. And if you stay long enough, you're bound to be profitable, especially if you are preserving your capital. And ilang newbies ba yung nag-start this year to 2018. We're expecting for some gains, but turn out to be losses. And number 3, keep in mind that trading is all about probabilities. And again, as I say, it would only take one big player who would want to exit at any price para ibaba yung presyo. And anumang setup yan or confluence, it would only take one bad news para i-wipe out lahat ng gains mo. Again, if you would like to read yung Trading in the Zone by Market Douglas, doon ko na discover yung rule number 3 na yan, no? to let go of the control of the market, to let go of the result, kasi talagang we're only playing probabilities dito sa market. Again, hopefully you were able to gain some insights dito sa rules na to, and let's now proceed sa ating mga charts. Bukod dun sa mga third telco, what are the stocks that we might want to add in our watch list? And let's start with SSI Group. SSI Group, as you would like to see sa chart, it hit the bottom, no? The 1.8 area, company with big volume. And ang nagustuhan ko dito sa chart na to, sabi ko, if this is really strong, it would step sa 2.4 area, which it did. But ang maganda pa rito, etong box na to, these are the box kung saan yung mga insider buying naganap. So, another leg. And at this point in time, 2.7, maganda rin naman siya. It trend follow as of the moment. And SSI, last year, mahina to with the bull run. But I think this 2018, they are trying to really reverse or to make a good profit, no, dito sa SSI Group. Again, it's considerable resistance to 2.7, but I think it would really break tong 2.7. And maganda i-trend follow tong SSI. And let's now proceed. That's our take for SSI. Let's now proceed sa ating susunod na chart. We have yung Tags Harbor. Again, this point, pababa siya. Nag-announce dito ng buyback at this area, kaya tumaas ng konti. And for the last 3 to 4 weeks, it's forming a flag pattern. Hindi nga lang ganun kalakas. And etong mga ganitong chart naman is maganda siya for positional traders who really believe na yung Tags Harbor would make a run before the end of the year. And malaki-laki, no, yung risk reward niya, mga nasa around 3.84 pa yung nakikita nating next resistance na matindi-tindi. Then again, we don't have any news sa kanilang mga solar projects which they have invested last year. And sabi ko nga, yung tags, maganda siya for position trading as of the moment. And let's try to see yung mga further development nitong Tags Harbor. And I remember, nasa 5 pa to last year, and ito rin yung mga sinakyan ko last year sa bull market. Right, that's our take for Tags. Let's now proceed sa San Miguel Food Corporation. Right, bumaba siya because binabaan nila, no? They are planning to reduce yung size ng offering nila because they haven't seen yung enough buyer para maubos yung offering. Right? It's probably historical sana, but at the other end of the deal, walang buyer, so they have to reduce yung offering nila. But ang maganda naman, recently, the price is consolidating and bumaba yung volume dito, but price is still stabilized. And again, this kind of position is very ideal para sa mga position traders na they don't have the time para i-monitor yung market. And that's our take for FB. And let's now proceed sa susunod. Right now, corporation, bakit ba natin nasali to? Dito, bumaba siya, gap down pa nga because of the filing of the case. And right now, ang risk-reward ratio niya is napakaganda. Could easily hit yung 7 kung mananalo siya sa third telco franchise. And again, malapit naman siya sa support. So, dalawang bagay yung dahilan bakit ka bibili. But then again, ang flip side, kung matalo tong Now Corporation, etong support na 4.30 could probably break down somewhere. So again, ang Now is have the CMTS license. Isa to sa mga nanguna, but the recent news and mga events talagang hinatak yung Now pababa. They haven't disclosed their foreign partners as of this moment, but ang maganda naman sa kanila, they have already purchased yung bidding documents and they still have a chance to win. And sa mga newbies, kinakailangan siguro you might want to avoid this stock kasi very very volatile to ngayon. The risk reward ratio is there, but yun nga lang, hindi natin pa alam sa ngayon who will win the third telco slot. Right? Let's now proceed sa Vita Corporation. Alright, klarong-klaro, on a downtrend, and recently nagpapakita siya ng signs of life. But given that they have a formation like this, I would want to see this consolidate muna sa 1.5 and 1.6 area. Give it at least a week or two para makita natin if this would be a very very good position. And I don't see anything significant volume to finally say that it will going to be reversed. At least let's try to observe na lang muna etong Vita Reach, because as we see clearly downtrend pa rin naman siya. And last year ito yung isa sa mga napasama sa rehabilitation, and I think they are very much successful with that, and they're trying to take a step towards mabago tong trend na to. Again, that's our take for Vita Reach. Let's now proceed sa Seartrek. Again, sa Seartrek, klarong-klaro, around 30-31 yung bottom. Hopefully, you were able to buy. Makikita mo naman dito yung volume, napakalalaki. Again, para sa Seartrek, you might want to observe na lang muna kung ano yung mangyayari pagpalo niya ng 40. Because, as you can see, 40 has very considerable resistance dito. It even hit yung 40 rin dito and it rejected. Bound to hit yung 40. Let's try to see kung ano yung mangyayari. But then again, yung stock naman na to is have a hidden play because as we all know, last year it acquired yung Quintel, which is a US provider ng mga antennas for telecommunications, and they might want to also bid. Kung sino man yung mananalo sa third telco, mag-supply sila ng mga antena. But it's not yet written in stone. We haven't read any disclosures. But it's just a possibility para sa Seartrek. Recently on a downtrend because hindi masyadong maganda or expected na mga net earnings, hindi ganun yung inaasahan ng ating mga investors. So, nagkaroon ng sell down. But ang maganda naman rito, he was able to reverse the trend because dire-diretso yung pagbili. I think it's currently 8 or 9%, total common shares were already bought, kaya napakagaan na yan. So let's try to check and see kung ano yung mangyayari around this 40 area, if it would hit or probably rest dun muna sa 40 bago another run. Clearly 30-31 was the bottom, right? That's our take for Seartrek. Let's now proceed sa Surpass. I wouldn't want to touch this with a 10-foot fall because nga, as you can see, downtrend. But we have to put it in a highlight because yung volume naman is convincing. I think I would like to see another 2 or 3 candles na ganito yung volume, and I would say definitely na etong surpass is going to be on a reversal. Alright, again, lahat ng mga sinabi ko sa inyong mga stocks o yung mga nasa watchlist natin, you might want to check and validate it for yourself, because sabi ko nga, dapat sa iyo manggagaling yung final decision, hindi dito sa channel na to. And again, if you have gained something insightful or mga info na it's very new or refreshing sa'yo, you might want to subscribe or hit that like button. And again, maraming salamat sa panonood nyo, and hopefully we're going to see the bidder next, the winner of the bidder for the Telltale slot, kasi magiging maganda naman yung general effect niyan sa ating market. Again, maraming salamat sa panonood. This is PSEi Recap, and see you next week.